everybody, and welcome to Rock Solid Warrior for Wounded Warrior Labor Day charity event. We are starting things off with the 9 to 11 tech qualifiers. This is our second wave, and I'm joined here alongside Ryan Stratus.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Rock Solid here in Apex, North Carolina. This is their second location. It's a newer gym here. It's a very cool space to be in. And a lot of these athletes are seeing this space for the first time, so we'll see how they fare when the action cranks up here in just a bit. They are wrapping up the rules, and we're going to be starting here very soon.
Athletes getting their rules at the moment, making sure they understand the course, know where to go, and have everything ready for their runs. We had a fun day yesterday, Strat. Uh, each athlete for this event gets to run 3 courses. They get to run the tech course once, and then they get 2 speed runs.
Yeah, we saw some very cool moves yesterday. It's going to be fun to see what they plan on doing today. That tech course, it's always a pressure when you see another athlete right out there running the course at the same time as you. So we'll see how they react to having a competitor run right alongside them. And then that speed course, it's always going to be fun to see how they fare on their second time through. We've got
Yeah,
that.
I think we saw a lot yesterday, Strat. Speed athletes getting faster on the second run, getting more efficient. It was really fun to watch.
You can see them kind of going through the rules, and all the athletes and coaches and parents just trying to figure out the best method, what the technique should be. Whenever you see a rules walkthrough, that's your time to try to figure out your plan of attack. Kind of hard to judge sometimes by seeing an obstacle only once in action, so benefits some of those athletes later in the run order. Kind of see what they have to do. But it's going to be different because everybody's got different styles, everybody's got different body types. And those obstacles will react differently when you're out there. So we'll see how these kids fare today in just a bit. Saturday morning competitions like this, man. When I was a kid, these kids' age, I'd be watching cartoons right now. But these are go-getters. They're ready to be out here and try their best on this course. It'll be fun to see. And then we'll be picking up shop, moving over to the first Rock Solid later today. So we got a lot of action coming y'all's way. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us during Labor Day weekend. I hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. Appreciate y'all at home tuning in. If you've got anything you'd like to say in the chat on the YouTube page, feel free to chime in. We'll do our best to respond to the chat and answer any questions you may have. Again, both me and Chris DeGangi here, longtime competitors on American Ninja Warrior. So we know the ins and outs of the scene on the big screen.
Long time indeed, Strat. That's just a nice way of saying that we are old.
We've been in the game a bit.
It's been a little bit.
Oh, man. See some ninja shirts out there. Got a couple different gyms represented. We got the Rock Solid crew, of course. I see, what else we got out there? I see some Ninja Nation. I imagine that's the one from, I believe it's Huntersville in North Carolina, not too far. Got, what are those? I see some Warrior Tech folks as well. So it's always good to see the local gyms coming out for these kind of comps. And we got some custom shirts already. Some of these kids coming up with their own brands, their own designs. Always fun to see the creativity at a young age, being able to, come up with stuff like that and start their ninja journey in their own way. So the rules are done. Looks like everybody's trying to figure out that plan of attack when they're out there. That's the challenge of ninja type competitions. You never know exactly what kind of obstacles you'll be facing until you get there. And then it's all about how fast you can come up with a game plan, and will that game plan pan out when you're on the course. You can see these athletes, you see how they're visualizing with their hands. They are not allowed to touch the obstacles. Get out there, start to gauge the distance, figure out when they should release and swing and re-grab. Very cool to see. Well, visualization process is vital if you want to be as efficient as possible. And they're all just talking their tech through. It's good to think about it in your head, but vocalizing it is very good as well. All just working through that plan of attack or putting it in motion.
It looks like things are getting started over on the speed course. We got 2 streams going at the moment. So if you want to check out the 11 to 13 speed course, head on over to that stream as well.
That one's going to be hosted by Mr. Ethan Swanson. He's hanging out over there on the floor in the middle of the gym. And he'll be handling the speed course. All that side of things. Make sure to say hello to Mr. Swanson over there. Once again, if you're in the North Carolina area looking for a Ninja Gym, Apex is the location of this new facility. It's got about as much as you can ask for in a Ninja Gym. Amazing space here. A lot of variety and modular trussing systems. They've got a whole upstairs mezzanine section for viewing area from up top, birthday rooms, the whole 9 yards. See the angle of the dropping X's right there. They have to get through some swinging obstacles. The technical course has a good mixture of balance and upper body, change of directions, various holds. Really going to put these skills to the test. Over on the speed, things might be slightly easier, but it's all about that speed on that side. So they got to be getting through things efficiently as they can.
So Strat, give it to me. If you were running this course,
You
think you're clearing it?
Let's see. If it was, are we talking the ones from? I know the one yesterday for the 13 and up had the swinging flying bar cradle. The flying bar is one that I'm still having some hard times getting back into action with. That was one I only ever did that once in competition. That was way back in season 3 of American Ninja Warrior, back when it was only the second obstacle on stage 3. Flying bar now is like the last thing you have to do before going to stage 4. But now it's like they throw that thing wherever they want now. Flying bar, take the bar with you. It's like the lightning bolts, the dragon's back,
Slingshot,
salmon roll. Like there's so many obstacles now that require that take the bar with you move. That it's just a skill you have to learn and get comfortable with. So yeah, if I ran the course yesterday, that'd be one I'd probably mess up on. Which I know is a bad habit to have. You shouldn't say, I'm going to fail this obstacle, because when you get out there, that's the one you're focused on, and you probably fail something way before it. So you want to think about completion at all points in time in the game.
Yeah, you always want to come in with a plan that you're going to clear, but at the same time, always good to understand yourself and know like your weakness areas, so you know either what to focus a little bit extra on or what to train extra leading up to a certain competition. I
Yeah.
know for me, especially yesterday, hindsight, but really struggled on the endurance portion of the eyeglass, and I think we'll see a lot of these athletes take on that eyeglass today. It's a really tricky obstacle, and the more efficient you are, you're going to save a lot of time. You're going to save a lot of grip strength on those hands.
Yeah, that eyeglass is towards the end of the course, so the going to have that heart rate up, and it's going to be a little more difficult to, you know, have that grip maintained throughout towards the end there as we try to get a few different looks at the course. You can see the side by side. We'll be pulling that up whenever the athletes start to drift apart sometimes. Check the two different angles. They kind of start together and then go their separate ways in a mirrored course. Very cool design they've got out here.
Looks like Strat, we are about to get started over here.
Well, that's what I like to see. I'm sure these kids are ready to rock and roll as well. And here we go. Got one on the move. And we're going to have to get a little crowd control out there. We got some eager parents wanting to make sure they get the best angles on this course. So we're going to have to try to make sure people are aware of that. But athletes are moving through those spin hoppers, trying to get through. And every tape point you'll see a white piece of tape on specific obstacles. So when they touch those obstacles, that's going to be a point for a attempt on the obstacles. And as long as they can keep moving on without falling, they can keep grabbing those points. See, they are neck and neck here, holding on for those sideways moves. Hold on tight for the X and get to that platform. And moving on. I'm going to see our first look at this eyeglass here. You can see that side-to-side shimmy. Both athletes on the eyeglass trying to find the timing here of how to lift. Want to rotate that ring slightly to lift it up and change that direction. Hold tight, not quite able to hold on there. That's okay. You can keep on moving. This is going to be a tougher move for the young kids, the wingspan. That is a tricky move, and they got one more to go. UFO grab in hand, nice work. Just needs to get a little further. Almost gets those bunny ears to finish out. All right, well, first runners all set and done. Bennett and Wiley leading the charge. Always a little tough to be the first ones out the gate. Trying to set the standard for all the other runners out there who are eager to get on the course as well.
And next up, looks like we've got Jamie and Eric.
Oh, a little too quick on the transfer. Is going to have to make sure those foot placements are good to go. Now they're caught up side by side. Jamie getting onto those spin hoppers first. Eric looking for the move. Got to make some big dynos here. Got to have that explosive upper body move. Well, they touch the second piece of the secure a point there, but got to keep moving through the balance. Keep that momentum going here for the sideways grabs. You can see those X's drop slightly. They've got magnets that hold them up in place, so they'll feel a little jolt when they catch. Got to maintain that grip all the way through because that's going to tax them just a little bit before getting to these pegs and eyeglass combo. Let's see how they handle it. Trying to figure out the method here. You want to be almost all the way on that one ring before trying to twist it around.
You can see them both working it.
Ooh, not.
Jamie in the background.
Yeah, getting too low. It's starting to slip on both athletes, but they're going to keep on moving here for a few more grabs. Oh!
Jamie in the background goes down on the UFO.
And one more swing to finish. Get some more points there. Nice work, Eric from Warrior Tech. Able to finish out. Eyeglasses posing a little bit of an issue so far. That and those spin hoppers are going to be probably the two most challenging obstacles on this course for these athletes.
Looks like up next it's going to be Ryan and Cruz.
Ryan Hellman and Cruz DeWeese getting ready to go here. Nice, there we go. Head on up into those ring swings. Take it off of those little hooks to give you a little bit more swing there. Hold on tight. Styling Ryan. I like that name right there, coming out of Ninja Nation.
That's great.
Looking for the grab.
Go.
Oh, but those spin hoppers will spin you right out of there. Got a little balance section in the back. Ryan wasn't able to connect it onto that second beam. Looks like Cruz was able to handle the other rolling log there. Here we go, side by side. Ah, Cruz not able to get that hold on the splat with the pegs. Styling Ryan almost gets up to that sideways grab. Unable to hold on, though. Need a little more height. Now here we go on the eyeglasses. Cruz looking for the transition. Ooh, gets that hook. Gets that ring off that doorknob, but these are really shallow doorknobs. Not very stable. Got to watch that swing. And Ryan on the obstacle behind, trying to get to the, actually ahead, trying to get onto that UFO, but the eyeglasses might have stopped him. As well as we see Cruz still trying to hook this one. Secure that point.
He's fighting here, Strat.
Wants to turn it just a little bit more inwards. Get a little more lift. Anytime that hand, oh no, I'm not able to hold on. Good fight though. That grip has got to be burning. Does Cruz have enough left in the grip department? Let's see. Oh, almost gets onto that UFO. Nice run, gentlemen. We've got just a few more runners, I believe. Then the athletes will get a little play time. That's usually their favorite time, just to relax, get those butterflies all the way out of their system now that the serious portion of competing's all said and done. They want to get out there, play around, see how they'd fare without that extra pressure.
Up next, we got Nathan and Camden.
All right, who's it going to be? Got Caleb Auer out there, rocking the start line. Again, this space is awesome to see everything being utilized here to the fullest extent. And here we go. Another Ninja Nation team member here.
Oh, might have been a little bit of a false start there. Reset.
Make sure both sides are good to go before sending them on their way. And here we go, heading towards the middle. Start working the way through all those swinging obstacles. Couldn't quite hold on over there for Mr. Bennett.
Get a little crooked here in the swing.
Is he trying to get through that balance over in the back there? Beckett over. Oh, not quite able to get through, I believe. Sideways grabs just a little out of reach for him. But
Nice job on the
Camden, yeah, holding tight here. Oh, I mean, sorry on the names, folks. Working through towards that eyeglass. Let's see what he decides to do here to try to get through. Is this technique been figured out yet by these younger athletes? Ooh, got one. Getting a little low, but he's sitting on, trying to hold it. Working through. Oh, very taxing. Oh, goodness. Look out. He got a little discombobulated. But fighting on through. Trying to grab that UFO. Nice catch. Nice twist of the hips to start to build that swing up again. And that's going to do it for those two athletes. Nice try. Yeah, that eyeglass is just going to be, that's a heavy apparatus out there. Be able to maneuver. You're the one that has to try to control it. Kind of like a old school rumbling dice. If anybody remembers that from back in the day, just a giant square, 4 pipes. You have to turn utilizing just the pivot points.
You don't see too many rumbling dice in competition anymore.
Not anymore. Not since they started to slide a lot. Kind of hard to force moves. I think that's when the sport started to turn into, hey, here's the start, here's the finish. Get through as quick as you can. Rumbling dice, you can dismount from like halfway if you really wanted to. I think on the show the rules were you had to get it to a certain point before you were allowed to dismount, and people didn't really like that style of obstacle, forcing you a certain way to do things. Yeah, not many rumbling dice. Plus, it's like a one-use only type obstacle. Gyms like to have variety, get the most value out of these obstacles. You need to be able to use it in multiple ways. But I do like the old school obstacles from time to time. And here we go, next round of athletes getting ready to run here. And we're off working through, trying to get onto those end platforms. Maybe you don't want to rush too much, trying to get through an obstacle just to miss the dismount at the end. Nice catch here from both as they work through side by side. Oh, let's see if we can handle this big up move. Gets a point by touching that next one.
His way through the balance there.
Yeah, those spinning logs. We saw him take out some people yesterday. Oh, those laches not quite able to make that sideways move. Just gonna go ahead and keep on grooving to that eyeglass. Sideways catches, great work, great switch grip grab there. You see one hand facing forward, one hand facing backwards. Gonna prevent those peel outs from happening and moving up into that next sideways grab as well.
And these obstacle strat, they are points based, and so the further in you get here, the more points you're accumulating. Even if you don't complete the obstacle, you still want to get as many points as you possibly can.
Yeah, all those white tape marks you can kind of see. I believe they'd get one here on the eyeglass if they can secure that second ring on that doorknob. Trying to utilize a little swing momentum. Got to keep it sideways though. Can't push it from there. Not quite going to get the fulcrum exactly the way he wants. Probably a very new obstacle for a lot of the athletes. You don't see many eyeglass structures in the gyms around the country. Oh, I just missed on that UFO grab. Ooh, fighting for this one. Almost there. Might be our first one to figure out the eyeglass today.
Looking good.
Come
oh
on,
gosh.
hook it on the doorknob. Oh, but keep it there. You can't twist. You can't twist once it's there. You got to put weight down immediately. Just needs to lean back a little bit. Wants to work those hands up a little bit towards the back of that ring to get the lift. It's not gonna do it that way. Nice try. Oh, good catch there by Brett Strong. Helping out on the course.
Got some time here. Take a little bit of rest.
Once that pump out those forearms, you can see him trying to bang out that lactic acid.
Yeah, you want to make sure you earn some points here.
Man, that sun is shining right in his face, too. I remember competing way back on the sunny side of California when that sun's shining in your eyes. Not fun. Just another obstacle and just a little short on the UFO grab there. But an excellent run.
Yeah, the sun certainly makes it difficult. You're trying to make a really precise catch.
I know David Campbell used to run with sunglasses on way back in the day when we used to run courses during the daytime. And I think that was it for our runners. They, as you can see, the stampede of school children just attacking every obstacle that they want to get their hands on. So the official runs will be all done. You can go check out over on the ninjamasterapp.com for the run order and a leaderboard. We'll do our best to get that information updated and brought to you very soon once our data input man on the job figures all that information out. Do our best to update. And we'll be coming back in a bit.
Yeah, let's see if we can get that leaderboard pulled up for you guys.
See where their standings are. Remember, points be accumulated throughout.
So we saw a couple of these competitors compete yesterday for the qualifiers, and so this is the overall leaderboard at the moment. You've got Jake Branch in first, Sawyer Allen in second, and then Camden Belay in third. And I believe the top three move on to finals.
Yeah, the finals will
The
be
next 50%, I believe, will also advance. And so the finals will be later today at the other location, Fuquay Arena, Rock Solid Warrior. And so make sure you guys come back for the finals. It's going to be awesome. And also, don't forget to catch these 9 to 11-year-olds take on the speed course, where we've got our very own Ethan Swanson on the mic.
And now he's in here hanging out with us as they wrapped up over the speed course as well. So thanks for joining us, folks. And make sure to tune back in just a little bit. We shall return with more action. I'm Ryan Stratus alongside Chris DeGangi here for Ninja Sport Network. See y'all in a bit.
Yeah, thanks everybody, and a huge thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. We'll be back.